I'd like to share with you something I wrote for this year. Who leisurely woke up on a Shabbat morning to pour coffee, and who was still in their bed? Who was dancing at the Nova Festival, and who was off in the corner talking to friends? Who woke up to change a baby's diaper, and who to take the dogs for a walk? Who was away for the Simchat Torah holiday, and who had invited friends and family to spend the night at their home? Who heard the sirens and hoped it was a false alarm? And who heard the gunshots and knew that something bad was stirring? Who hid in their shelter? And who ran from barking and yelling in Arabic? Who infiltrated by glider? Who by raft? Who by pickup truck? And who by foot? Who heard the gunfire and hoped it was the good guys? And who saw their neighbor lying in a pool of blood and men scurrying around to realize that they were surrounded by bad guys? Who was shot dead and who played dead? Who was left for dead and who had their lifeless body dragged over the fence as a political pawn? Who was raped and brutalized and who lived through the agony of seeing rampage and carnage all around them? Who waited anxiously for the army to come, and who could not wait any longer and took matters into their own hands? Who was separated from their family and taken hostage with fear on their faces, and who had their loved ones declared dead days or even months later? Who was reunited with their loved one as they eagerly exited a Red Cross van? Who, when they miraculously stepped off an IDF helicopter? And who was reunited with their loved one at the cemetery? Who lived while their candle of hope had become extinguished? And who lived and they still light a candle of memory and hope for tomorrow that burns brighter than ever before?